Welcome to the return of high school stories. Due to popular demand, we're going to be bringing back one of my most well-received series where we go over the shenanigans from my high school glory days on topics that you guys suggest and want to hear about. So really quickly before we get into the high school stories, if you can do me a huge favor, I would really appreciate it if you can show the return of high school stories some love with a like. It's been gone for a while and it needs some out of prison pussy. It needs it needs some love. So show the support for high school stories with a like rating. That would be amazing. So a lot of you guys want me to talk about my extracurricular activities, and obviously speech was not one of them. My extracurricular activities, and all I really done or participated in outside of school for school was sports, and I was on track and football my junior year. And we're gonna show you this epic picture of me in my uniform. Ladies, be prepared, you might faint, you might be overwhelmed by my handsomeness. Oh, I look like Sunshine from Remember the Titans. Yes, that was me. You can go back and pause the video, fab to my goldish luscious locks if you wish. But yeah, I was in football and I really enjoyed it. And one of the main points of high school stories is for you guys to learn from my mistakes, because you can only go through it once. And if I had somebody giving me advice, I would really appreciate it, because I had no idea what I was doing when I was 16, 17, and 18. I thought I knew everything, but looking back on it now, I didn't know much. So I wish that I would have signed up for sports a little bit earlier and really gave it my all, because I thought I was a pretty athletic individual. As you see in Call of Duty, I'm an athletic beast, and I think it's one of our nation's biggest tragedies that I didn't sign up for sports earlier and I wasn't in the Olympics this year, because I would have brought back the gold. You know how many gold medals I have in the online gaming community? I would have brought double that to the Olympic America community. But in all seriousness, I think I had a little bit of talent in there, and I always think back like, man, I could have, should have, would have. What would have happened if I would have signed up for sports my freshman year? And the only reason I didn't sign up for football was because I was nervous, and it was so silly, because right after I got into the locker room for like the first day, I saw all these naked butts and I was like, yeah, this is where I belong. No, there was little to no nudity, but I was like, man, this is pretty sweet. You know, I'm around a lot of friends. I met a whole bunch of new friends. I made a whole bunch of new experiences in my life, and it's always awkward for me going into situations that I don't know what's going to happen, and I always overreact, and I just think way too much. And it was so fun in football, just practicing every day after school, goofing around with our friends after practice, and just playing. I really loved football. We used to play it on 7th Street every single weekend, and I wish I could play it now, but I moved away. And to be honest, I don't want to injure my hands, because then what am I without me gaming? I don't want to break an arm or something and just like lose the ability to make videos. But I really do enjoy watching football, playing football, and I think that's one of the biggest things that I miss from back home. It's just playing sports with my friends, and we used to do it all the time. And I know it's kind of just like pub stomping in Call of Duty right now, because I was pretty good. I always got picked like the first 3 rounds on the pickup games on football back on 7th Street. But it's kind of like pub stomping. And when I went to high school football, it was like, I went to game battles, or I went to MLG or whatever the pro thing is for Call of Duty. I guess that's a good analogy for you guys right now. And I still did all right. I was on JV, but it was my first year there, And I started as a wide receiver and as a cornerback, and I was on special teams. I played a little bit of linebacker, and I did my part. I had a few interceptions. I got a few forced fumble recoveries. I got some nice tackles. Okay, so we were playing this team that was kind of close to my house, so I knew them. A lot of my friends went to that school, and a few of my friends, my 7th Street friends, were on the football team. So we were playing them, and and the opening kickoff, I'm running down. I'm on special teams. I'm running down trying to tackle this guy, and I'm just like focusing straight on this guy. And out of nowhere, this big, huge guy. He wasn't really huge, but let's make him huge for this story. This 8'9", 380-pound beast of a man. He came charging at me. Put his helmet like right under my chin, knocked my feet off the ground, and I was like, what? And then I hear on the sideline like, oh, and the opponent's sideline like, oh, like I just got knocked on my feet. So I got up and I was running towards this guy. I didn't give up. I wasn't one to give up. I didn't rage quit the play. So I was running back, and I stripped the ball, and I recovered the football. I get a forced fumble and the recovery. So that was pretty sweet. Bittersweet because I got knocked out, and I had this nasty gash under my chin for like 2 weeks. It was the weirdest scar I ever had in my life. And that was probably one of the best moments. It was cool. It was like first time I really got knocked out my feet and got hit for real, because you can practice and get hit, but that was the first like real hit that I got, and that got my adrenaline running. And if you guys learn anything, if you take anything from this story, one, I'm a gold medal champion athletic. I say athlete not because I just do good on the sticks, but I'm a genuine athlete. And if anyone wants a 1v1 pickup basketball game, I will bet $5 on it. I will challenge you. but go for it. Just go for it. Try out. You never know what's gonna happen. If it's bad, if you don't like it, you can always quit, and no one's gonna hold that against you. Maybe it's not for you, but you gotta make some new friends, you gotta get some new experiences, and you gotta have a good time. And most importantly, ladies love athletes. That's just that's how it is. And it can only improve your chances with the girls if you sign up for any sport. And if you have any kind of passion for it, I just go for it. Go for it. What's holding you back? What's the worst that can happen? You get a little scar on your chin. You get some hair on your nuts too. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of High School Stories. Let me know in the comments down below, what should I cover next week. I hope you enjoy the return of it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.